I noticed that you've been looking at your phone a lot today. I mean,
Yeah.
you've been really checking your texts, but it's like in your hand and you look at it. Are you feeling like you?
Well, she hasn't. She had a meeting after work today, and we usually talk right after when I'm on my way home. So, yeah, I just hadn't heard from her yet.
So are you feeling right now like you actually like to text her?
I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, usually by this time we would have talked by now.
Yeah. So how are you feeling right now?
I mean, I guess this is like it's not quite where it is, you know? Like, I don't feel like I want to vomit, but I'm kind of feeling what brings me up there sometimes. I'm a little bit anxious, yeah.
So you start to feel the anxiety that's showing up right now?
Yeah,
And what do you feel like doing?
I feel like texting
You
her.
feel like texting her, right? Yeah.
Calling her.
Would it be okay to take a moment and just observe a little bit what's going on right now, that anxiety that's showing up, and not text? Just observing what's happening.
What do you mean by observing? Like, what do you mean?
Just see what's happening. Like these sensations that you were talking about, you said it's not that high right now. How is it right now? Where is it in your body? Here?
I mean, it's kind of, it feels like it's starting here, but I mean, it's kind of also, in my feet and in my toes.
How is it like?
Maybe like a tingling or something.
Tingling. Okay. In your feet?
Yeah, my fingers.
Your fingers too?
Yeah.
Well,
Kind of all over a
over.
little bit.
Okay. Over like in your legs too? Do you feel like edgy? A
Yeah,
little
it feels
bit?
like it starts in my feet and in my toes, and it kind of comes in to here
Okay.
before it makes me want to.
Makes you wanna?
I've told you that sometimes I actually vomit or
Yeah, yeah.
throw up a little bit.
But right now it's not there?
Not yet.
No, yeah. Okay. And what about what's going on here?
I want to text her.
You want to text her. Can you hear that almost like this thought? You need to text her right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so you have these thoughts coming through your mind right now. I need to text her. What is she doing right now? Still there right now?
Yeah.
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 Okay. What about the sensations? Still in your legs?
They're still there. They're definitely still there. You know. I mean, I wasn't thinking about it as much when we were talking about the tingling. But I mean, the tingling's because I want to text her.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Usually, how long does it take you before you actually text her when you have these sensations?
Since we've started this, I've tried to take longer and longer. Try to find other things to do, but they don't usually last very long.
Okay. When you were looking at your phone earlier, did you feel like you want to text her right now?
Since we've started talking about this, I'm trying not to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's really kind of seeing if she's texted me.
Yeah.
You know, and I do want to. I want to hear from her. I don't know where she's at. You know.
And as we're talking about it for a few minutes, what have you noticed in the sensations in your body? Is it the same? Has it changed? Is it worse?
I mean, it feels like they were. Before we started talking about it, it was getting bad.
Uh-huh.
Then we started talking about it. I kind of noticed it maybe a little bit different than I normally do. I mean, it took my mind off of it for a second.
Okay. And now that we're talking about it again, like, if you look at your phone right now, how do you feel? Do you feel that urge to text still?
It's not as strong.
Okay. And you're here, and we're talking about it, and you're not texting. How do you feel about that?
I guess I'm not throwing up. Better than normal.